Hello and welcome back to the D-COT disCast. I'm your host Steve, and today is Friday, June 30th, 2023. And today we're talking about Jollywood Nights ticket prices, Oogie Boogie Bash booking issues, EPCOT starts ruining the World Showcase Lagoon again, and more. Extra water features have been installed in Toontown at Tokyo Disneyland to prepare for the hot summer months. Speaking of hot summer months, it is hot here in Florida with a heat index of like 110. I do not want to be outside. I am very comfortable in my air-conditioned home. Anyway, guests will be able to get soaked at the Jolly Trolley's Garage, Toontown Fire Station, and Fireworks Factory, which will spout more water than ever before. Goofy has taped this note to the nearby door, quote, "While messing with the pipes, water started gushing out. Use tape to fix the pipe, but watch out for water from above," end quote. So those of you visiting Toontown at Tokyo Disneyland, make your way, if you're hot and you need a break from the heat, make your way over to this location here and cool off. Tony Dick, Hong Kong Disneyland Resort Ambassador, confirmed that the Sword in the Stone will be removed from the park to be replaced by the new Dreammaker statue featuring Walt Disney and Mickey Mouse. The Sword in the Stone has been part of Hong Kong Disneyland since it opened in September 2005. Now, if they ever get rid of the Sword in the Stone at Fantasyland in the Magic Kingdom, I would have to go into my garage and get my pitchforks and ask if anybody wants to join me. If you're not familiar with the Sword in the Stone, in Magic Kingdom anyway, that's the only one that I've seen, is there's a Sword in the Stone, which by the way is a fantastic movie. I loved that movie as a kid. And now that I'm thinking about it, it's a movie that I should watch with my kids, because that is such a fun, loving movie. Anyway, there's a Sword in the Stone behind Cinderella's castle in Magic Kingdom. It's between the castle and the carousel. And the way it works is there's a little show that goes along with it, but if you try to pull the sword out of the stone, you can't do it. And a little bit behind the magic here is when they put the show on, usually they have a parent or someone go up and try to lift it, someone who's strong, try to lift it and they can't do it. And they have this kid come up and they try to lift it and they can, right? That's the whole purpose, the whole story and plot behind Sword of the Stone. But there is a switch that needs to be switched or flipped on that will basically unlock it, allowing anybody who is pulling up on it for it to be released. Anyway, it's a really fun and it's a great picture opportunity, and I really hope they don't get rid of it at the Magic Kingdom. Disney Jollywood Nights at Hollywood Studios ticket prices are now out. Ticket prices for this after-hours event are the same for all children and adults ages 3 and up. Children under 3, as usual, are free. Here are the dates and the tickets. So they vary between dates, obviously, based on which dates are more popular. So November 11th and 18th are $159. November 20th and 27th and the 29th are November 20th is $179. November 27th and November 29th are $159. Now we're getting into December, obviously closer to Christmas, so the prices are going to go up. Which November 20th, the price for $179, I think that's probably around Thanksgiving. December 4th, December 6th, the 16th, the 18th, and the 20th are $169. So it's actually the most expensive one is November 20th, which is interesting, but I guess that's because Thanksgiving weekend is typically the busy, but Christmas time is busy too. Tickets will go on sale to August on July 6th. Over at EPCOT, Disney is throwing some pilings into the World Showcase Lagoon. Yes, very large, thick sticks into the water. It looks stupid right now, completely idiotic. I was so happy that they got rid of the Choco Tacos from Harmonious and that the Vista was back, and now there's more crap to look at. I hope they turn these pilings into something nice that won't ruin the Vista like the barges did. But, gosh. I've been tracking the multi-park prices of Genie Plus since it came out on Tuesday of this week, and here is yesterday's prices. As of this recording, I'm not going to have today's pricing, so yesterday's prices, the multi-park this was on Thursday, June 29th. Multi-park was $25, Magic Kingdom is $25, EPCOT was $18, Disney Hollywood Studios $22, and Animal Kingdom $16. So as of right now, the pattern is multi-park and Magic Kingdom are always the same price. Probably because Magic Kingdom has the most rides, has the most options to use Genie Plus, which makes sense. So I'll continue to monitor this and report back to you. Today in Disney history. On June 30th, 1993, Disney acquired the independent film production house Miramax Films for $60 million. Now remember that number, $60 million, okay? From the deal, Disney gained the rights to Miramax's library of more than 200 films and agreed to finance all future Miramax productions. And after 17 years, Disney sold Miramax to Film Yard Holdings on December 3rd, 2010 for... Now remember, they bought it for $60 million back in 1993. Okay, so 17 years later, they sold it for $663 million. Wow. Makes you wonder how much Marvel or Star Wars is worth now after they bought, I think they bought it for what, $4 billion? I forget what the number was. I think that's what it was. All right, in 2008, today in Disney history, the Innoventions Dream Home opened to the public at Disneyland. The Tomorrowland attraction is a peek into the future of the state-of-the-art technological home. I wish they would do that in EPCOT. Hey, in 2014, Captain EO closed at Tokyo Disneyland to make way for Stitch Encounter in spring of 2015. Originally running from 1986 to 1996, the Michael Jackson film had reopened in July 2010. Oogie Boogie Bash tickets went on sale yesterday for everyone at noon Eastern Time for the Disneyland After Hour event. There was a virtual queue. Michelle was in line to get the tickets, and then there were technical difficulties. Disney had to say this about it, quote, "Ticket sales have temporarily paused and will resume soon. To stay in the queue, please remain connected to the network and keep your browser window open," end quote. As of this recording, I do not know if the tickets came back online for sale. They probably most likely did. Are you planning to go to Oogie Boogie Bash? I've never been to it. I think it'll be cool to go. I enjoy Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party at Disney World in the Magic Kingdom, but here in Florida, even in October, especially if you go in August and September, it's hot. If you go in October when it's going to be more expensive, it's still hot. Like, it's just... and then having to dress up and go to the park and sweat. I love Halloween, and I want to go to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, but it's just so hot. All right, folks. Well, that's it for today's D-COT disCast. Thanks for joining us, and thanks for listening. We hope you have a magical weekend and a most one. Well, actually, I will be. Yes, we will have a disCast on July 3rd. So I'll be wishing you a happy July 4th on that day. But we hope you have a magical weekend, and we look forward to providing you more Disney news and reviews on Monday.
Thank you.
A ceremony featuring Merlin from The Sword in the Stone has periodically...
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Alright, so today I'm going to leave you with a song that... It's a loop that we have in the jukebox. It's an hour loop, but it plays the same thing over and over and over again. It's EPCOT Future World Horizons Futureport. And I love the Horizons song where it goes like, "New horizons for you and for me," right? It's just such a great song. That attraction needs to come back. I truly miss Horizons. But I'm going to play you, I'm not going to play the full hour, but I'm going to play you, a little snippet from it. If you remember the 90s EPCOT, I miss 90s EPCOT. This is going to hit you in the feels for sure, and it's going to probably spark some of your memories from when you visited EPCOT in the 90s. Well, here we go. This is Horizons Futureport.